My name is Joel, and in this video, I'll be giving you a comprehensive review and an overview of the features for the SuperHandy Utility Service Cart. It's a powered wheelbarrow or wagon that's powered by two 48-volt lithium-ion batteries. They say you can load it up with 660 pounds of cargo. It can haul up to 1,000 pounds behind it. We're going to load it up with some wood here on the farm today, run it up some very steep hills, see how it holds up to the abuse, and give you my open and honest thoughts about where this thing can be improved and where it excels. And a quick note up front that SuperHandy did provide this product for review, but they are not sponsoring this video and they will not see my review before it's posted. So let's hop right into it. All right, so we've got at least 250, maybe 300 pounds of wood on here. These larger logs are at least 50 pounds a piece, and there's 3 or 4 of them on there, plus some extra small ones. I'm gonna try to do no pushing as we go up this hill so you can see how much power this is going. They say that this will take a capacity of 660 pounds and tow over 1,000. So we're gonna see how it does on this extreme hill. This is the biggest hill I have access to right now, and I'm not gonna push it at all. Let's just let the power of the wagon do its thing. And it takes a little bit to ramp up. It starts out slower, and then it'll move up faster with you the longer you hold the throttle all the way down. So I am all the way down. Just kind of guiding it, not pushing. Yeah, this is effortless, really working well. Great, and the ground is a little soft. That's awesome. The ground is a little soft, and these tires are doing their job. It's got big, bulky grip on them. Now let's go ahead and go down the hill, see what that experience is like. I'm curious as to whether or not the motor will stop us on the way down. So I'm off the throttle. I can immediately tell you it's not gonna stop you. If I let go of this thing, it's going down the hill. So for safety, realize that this thing is not going to help you with hill descent, but I'm impressed with how it handled that hill with this huge load. That's about the biggest load we can get in this wagon. And it handled it up a very steep hill with no problem. All I did was steer, and really impressive. So on the right handlebar, we have our throttle. It's just a thumb throttle. You press it down. All the way down is faster. Obviously, you can go a little bit slower, but it does start out slower. And you have your 3-light battery indicator. I would prefer to look at the batteries in the box, but that's nice to see an indicator there. On the left-hand side, you have a switch that says R and D. R is reverse, D is drive. And so if we're in D, we can simply push down the throttle and we'll go forward. Then, when we stop, if we click that button over to R, throttle again, and we're gonna come backwards. So if you're trying to maneuver in kind of a tight area, you can do some nice turns because these wheels on the back, 360-degree swivel, and you can come forward and backwards with these swivel wheels. And I think that's a really good design. The front wheels where the motor are not moving at all, and then these back wheels swivel. Obviously, we can do the same thing in drive. We could just sit here and turn circles all day if we wanted to. Okay, so beyond just being a power wagon, this wagon has a dump bed on it. So we've got these little, I don't know if you call them handle hooks here on the end. If you pull them up, they will come undone. I can pull them up on both sides and set down all 4 sides. All 4 sides will lay down. I'm gonna lose my wood if I do that right now, but if I simply undo the end here, come back here, pull my latch and dump forward, I can dump my entire load. All right, now let's talk about the impressive battery system that powers this cart. SuperHandy has been really notorious for putting these great battery boxes on their units. They're covered, they're weather tight, and they just have these large lids. There's not a battery like slid in somewhere under here. This just makes a lot of sense. And it's powered by 2 48-volt batteries. These are 48-volt, 2 amp hour, 88.8 watt hour. And the great thing is you can run these in tandem, have them in your box. There is a switch right here that allows you to select whether you're using the battery on this side, the battery on that side, or if you're drawing from both batteries evenly. On-off switch on this side, But it's really nice that you can choose. In my case, I like to use one side's battery completely when it dies. Then I can switch over, use this battery, and I can test the level of my batteries just by hitting the buttons on top of these batteries. You have the 4 LED indicator right here that tells me how much power they have left. Now, after all the testing we've done with the power utility cart, the fit, the finish, the frame, the strength, the sturdiness, it's all great. It's what you would expect from a SuperHandy product, over-engineered. These wheels, the tread on them is impressive. I haven't found that on any other power utility cart that we've tested. The motor and battery system is amazing. I like the controls. Really well done. The only thing I think could use some improvement is this material that's on the base and the sides of the wagon here. It's kind of a steel grate, but it's really lightweight and flexible, obviously on purpose to have some give. But where we have some issues is that this grate is welded underneath the frame. So if you were to drop a large piece of wood, like I have, right here next to the edge, it will break that weld underneath the frame here, and it's a little problematic. So we thought, you know, what could we do to fix this? And so we came up with this idea. This is simply a piece of flake board, you could use plywood, wrapped in some foam that came inside the packaging with the power cart, cut to the dimensions of the bottom of the cart. And if you simply take down one of the sides here, you can fit it in. You can fit it in the bottom. And now that steel grate system is protected and it's a lot sturdier. I think that it works a lot better. And just honestly, over time, I think that's gonna hold up. If you bust this up, you can replace it with another piece of plywood or something like that. But this, really strong. It's got a nice firm foam to it that came with the utility cart. And you know, like I said, you can flip it over when this side gets marred, completely replace it. But that does protect the bottom of your cart a little bit more. And the steel grate system that's, you know, kind of contributing to the structure of the overall cart. I'll also mention that these sides, while all 4 of them come down, they also come completely off. So you can pull these pins here and remove all of the sides, one of the sides, none of the sides, and you've got either a flatbed or a cart with 4 sides on it. It's really versatile and gives you the option to do a lot of different stuff with it. And both of these 360-degree swivel wheels have brakes on them, really easy to operate. All you do is click down the on to turn on the brake, they don't move, and then click the off button and it unclips that and allows you to roll freely. So the cart will start out slower, but it has a top speed of 3.1 miles per hour. And even with a full load like this, it takes probably 5 or 6 seconds to get there. It's quite brisk. It's a nice walking pace. And if you get on a little bit of a decline, it can almost run away with you. So it's impressive power, even when fully loaded. So I believe we've put the SuperHandy Power Utility Cart through its paces, and I'm really pleased with how it's come out. One thing I am most impressed with is the power and the battery system, and also battery life. These 48-volt batteries last a long time because even though it's powerful, I believe this is a low consumption motor. I mean, this is a large load, and I could do this back and forth for hours without having to replace these batteries. The nice thing is you can use one battery at a time, cycle it off, and then charge it while the other one is doing the work. So that's really handy. I could not say anything more about how great the fit and finish is on these products. SuperHandy really does a great job putting them together. They're easy to assemble, and they just seem like they're gonna work and last for a long time. So if you're looking for something to make yard work and work around your house a little bit easier, I'd highly recommend this SuperHandy Power Wagon. I really love the construction, the quality, and the performance, and I really think you're gonna like it too.